Welcome back to Havana Media. My name is Boniface Awino, and as usual, I'm going to be your host for today. There is something that I would like to talk about here. That yesterday, there is a statement that was made by the current UDA Secretary General, who took power from the former Kakamega Senator, Cleophas Malala. That is by the name of Omar Hassan. I would like us to listen to what he's saying before I continue with this conversation.
There are two options. I was there when you were being selected, not elected, as deputy president. You were selected on the basis that the mountain had agreed to vote for William Ruto. You were selected because it was an appreciation that we needed a candidate from the Mount Kenya region. It could have been anybody. The outcome will be the same, will have been the same. We went there to vote for William Ruto, for you to assist him. We didn't elect you as a co-president. Learn the constitution. You are the principal assistant to the president. You are not a co-president. If you start to undermine the presidency, we shall also stop to respect the office of the deputy president, not as an office, but as a person. And therefore we are asking you for one issue. You are selected. And I repeat it, you were selected. I was there when you were being selected. The decision to select you over Kindiki changed in a couple of hours, about 12 hours. It could have been Kindiki as deputy president. It's in public domain. And therefore, if you feel uncomfortable, if you feel there are votes you brought on board, as the rest of the speakers have said, exit the scene. Go and prepare yourself for a contest in 2027. And let us see which Kenya will elect a tribal bigot as president.
Now, if you listen to that statement, if you listen to the statements that are the words that are being uttered by the Secretary General of UDA, he's saying very well that Rigathi Gachagua was not elected, but he was appointed. That is the first thing. And he's saying that he was elected simply because William Samoei Ruto, that is the president, wanted votes that comes from Mount Kenya. And even suppose he was not appointed, he could have used somebody like Kithure Kindiki. He could have used Ndindi Nyoro. It means that he's trying to say that William Ruto had got choices. William Ruto had got a lot of choices. He had got a lot of people that he could have used to win the votes, to garner the votes or to win the trust for the people of the mountain, so that they can elect him in 2022. Which is somehow right, because we all know that Rigathi Gachagua came from working in the office of the former president, and then all of a sudden he became an MP, and then boom, he became the deputy president. So he did have that impact. But I told you one day here that the reason as to why William Ruto took Rigathi Gachagua was because William Ruto felt like Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta will become a threat, and therefore he needed someone who could attack Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, who can deal with Uhuru Kenyatta the way maybe he wanted. But the question is, why would Omar Hassan talk about Rigathi Gachagua, saying that if he continues behaving like this, then a time will come that they will respect the office of the deputy president, but they will not respect the deputy president himself. He's saying that we will respect the office of the deputy president, the people that works there, but will not respect the deputy president himself, because he's trying to misbehave. He's trying as much as he can to turn things around, to turn things upside down. He does not respect the president. He's doing things the way he wants. We all know that Rigathi Gachagua has been called a villager, all that. But my question that I'm asking is this: why do you think that these guys are now against Rigathi Gachagua? Why do you think these guys are threatening Rigathi Gachagua? Number one, let us speak the truth, or let us just split the beans. There is a high possibility of William Samoei Ruto appointing another person to deputize him coming 2027. There is a high chances of Rigathi Gachagua not deputizing William Samoei Ruto coming 2027. The question is, why is that? And here is the answer. Tell me why William Samoei Ruto would still depend on Rigathi Gachagua, yet he had accomplished his mission. At the end of the day, you'll come to realize that Rigathi Gachagua accomplished his mission by mistreating Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. So why is it that William Ruto will still entertain Rigathi Gachagua after Rigathi Gachagua declaring that he will still look for Uhuru Kenyatta and they work together? He apologizes to Uhuru Kenyatta when Rigathi Gachagua, when Uhuru Kenyatta, when William Ruto is listening, going publicly to say that he apologizes, he's sorry for what they did during the demonstration or during the campaign, because they did not know what they were doing. Yet they knew very well that this one was Kenyatta's family that they were attacking. So tell me why William Ruto would still want to be with Rigathi Gachagua, yet he cannot trust him anymore. That is number one. The second reason as to why Rigathi Gachagua might not be William Ruto's deputy president coming 2027 is the issue of the Mount Kenya region politics. When we talk about Mount Kenya region politics, I told you here that the Gema, together with Kamba, are planning to form an alliance, which will be a Kagema alliance. This Kagema alliance will include the Gema plus, we have the Gema plus the Kamba. So the Kamba, which is being led by Kalonzo Musyoka. So the Kamba being led by Kalonzo Musyoka will come on board to form an alliance with the Gema, so that they can have one strong alliance, which will enable them to vie for the presidency coming 2027. Because as it stands right now, we all know that Kalonzo Musyoka is now the coalition, the leader of Azimio la Umoja. So if at all Kalonzo Musyoka is the leader of Azimio la Umoja, do you think he will take somebody like Rigathi Gachagua to deputize him coming 2027? So those are the reasons why those are the questions that we still need to ask ourselves. That will it be easy for Rigathi Gachagua together with the Kalonzo Musyoka to form an alliance to work against William Ruto coming 2027? Because right now everybody is saying that anything that comes their way, which they feel like they can go with, if at all they will have an option, then they better go for that option, even if it is worse than re-electing William Samoei Ruto. That is it. That is how people are saying it. That is how it is. So this issue of Rigathi Gachagua saying here and there that we are the people who formed this government, we are the shareholders. The shareholding thing ended long time ago. Number third thing is the politics of tribalism. I told you that if at all there is something that is really interfering with people right now, is this issue of Mtuwetu. This Mtuwetu thing is really affecting a lot of things, and it's really going to make things not go right the right way. Because any moment you listen to these guys, they say Mtuwetu. Any moment you listen to these guys, Mtuwetu, Watuwetu. You see? And then Rigathi Gachagua is concentrating too much on the mountain, making William Samoei to start fearing. Because, if at all Rigathi Gachagua concentrates too much on the mountain, every project's mountain, every statement, mountain, every statement, the unity of the mountain. So this unity of the mountain can also be another effect that can tell William Ruto can decide to use and say that, at the end of the day, let me just take somebody else. Let me take a lady, a woman. Let me just take somebody like Anne Waiguru to deputize me. So are you seeing? In all, we still don't know who might deputize William Samoei Ruto coming in 2027. But one thing we know for sure is that where there is smoke, there is fire. And the smoke have just been shown to us by the statements which has been made by the SG of UDA party, who took over after Cleophas Malala. Let me know what you think in the comment section. But just a reminder, if you're in for the first time, please don't forget to click the subscribe button. You can also like, share, and drop me a comment and tell me what you think and where you're watching us from. As I normally say, that feedback is normally the key thing in any form of communication. And not fail to appreciate those who have been giving us your support, because without your support, this channel cannot grow and it cannot be where it is as now. Until we meet again, I've been your host, Boniface Winner. Bye-bye.